Hello everybody, this is Debbie again. Today I'm going to show you how to take the puzzle pieces that you made in the last video and turn those into a mystery reveal activity for your kiddos. So this is not going to include the content part, just setting up the picture and how to format that. So again, you're going to want to start with our template. Screen here has all the different templates in it. If you go through after the jigsaw puzzle pieces, you will find the templates that go with any of these activities. You need to find a template that matches the number of pictures that you have. We cut our last picture into 12 different puzzle pieces, so we want a template that has 12 questions. So I'm going to click on this. It is going to show me a template. And yes, this is definitely the one I want. So when I click on Use Template, it makes a copy for me. It's just a different way to force a copy. I like using the template method better because then I can see what I'm making a copy of before I make the copy. So it's really just personal preference, but it does the exact same thing as forcing a copy. If you click on Use Template, it makes a copy for you. If by some chance your school has certain things set and you click on Use Template and it brings you a view-only document, all you need to do with a view-only document is click on File and then make a copy. Even if it's view only, when you click on File and make a copy, it will then be yours to do with whatever you need. Okay, so today we're just going to change this picture here, and that happens on sheet 2 of the activity. I need to find sheet 2 here. All right, sheet 2. Sometimes sheet 2 is hidden when you find one of these activities, and so you may need to go up to the View menu, and then Hidden Sheets might be selected. If it's the brighter color, and you can click on that and find your hidden sheet. This one is still here for us because it's a template. And we're going to move over to this column, column L, where all of the pictures are. It doesn't matter that these pictures are really small here. They appear regular size on sheet 1. Okay. What we need to do is insert our pictures now into each of these spaces. I like to get my screen all set up where I have my Google Sheets on one half of the screen and my folder with all of the images on the other half. And in order to do that, I click on the Windows key. I have a PC, so I'm not sure if this works on a Mac, but I'm sure there's some way to do it. But I hit the Windows key and then the right arrow, and it moves my entire Google Sheets to the right side of my screen. Now I'm going to fill in the left side of my screen with my folder that has all of the pictures. I opened that folder down here in my menu bar, wherever you need to open it, and then click on the Windows key and the left arrow. And then each of these are lined up right next to each other. And you'll see in a minute why I do that. So I'm going to scroll over to this column L. I don't really have a good blank picture to put in here because I forgot to take these words off. I wouldn't really want to put these words in here to show my kids. So I'm going to just delete this picture, and we're not going to have a blank question for now, or you don't have to have one at the beginning. So let's just start here with number 1. We need to change number 1, and we do that by clicking on Insert at the top, Image, and then you want to choose Image in Cell. Not over the cells, you want to click Image in Cell. When you do that, it brings up this dialog box, and you can browse and find the file, or you can drag the file here. And that's why I have this open, because I like to just take my file and drag it in there. And then I'm done. So I'm going to do that again for number 2. Select the next cell, go to the Insert menu, Image, Image in Cell, and then I'm going to choose my second one. And I'm just going to drag it over and drop it in. To me, it goes so much faster when I can drag and drop than trying to click and find the menu. All right, we're going to select the third answer cell down. Again, Insert, Image, in Cell. And I'm going to take the next picture, number 3. It's pretty easy. These should stay in the order that you downloaded them, but you could also tell what image you're on by counting the number of pieces. Like you see in this next one, I'm ready for number 4, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 puzzle pieces showing. So I know that's the right one to go in that space. Okay, number 5, insert image in cell, and we'll pull number 5 over. There does seem to be a little bit of a lag sometimes. Sometimes it's my fault for making my computer do too many things at one time, but sometimes it's just Google is slow or maybe your internet is slow. Okay, I'm just moving on here, inserting each of these images. This template right now is set up that the answers are 1 through 12. And that is great because then we can go back and very easily check to make sure that all of our pictures are working and that the right things are showing up at the right time. I'll do another separate video where I'll show you how to change the content and how to change the answers so that everything works the way it's supposed to. All right, that was number 10. And number 11, insert menu, image in cell. Drag over number 11. And our final one, number 12, the image shows all 12 pieces. So we see the whole image at that time. And we're done. Okay, I'm going to make this big again so you can see the screen better and go back to sheet 1 where we will see our picture where the other picture was before. Now, a couple things about this. You can change the colors of this. Maybe you want all of this around to be white or black or whatever you choose. Maybe you want it to be purple. You can change the colors at any point, and this is the colors behind it. So when you delete some of your answers, what you're going to see is this green because that's what was in the JPEGs that we put in there. So maybe you want your background to be that green color. Let's try that. Yeah, maybe we can get something sort of close. That's not bad. Okay. Again, they're all set to be answers 1 through 12. You can change the color. You can also change the size of your columns or the size of your rows. I think this picture is a little too big. I would rather have it a little smaller. So I'm going to select all of my rows and I'm going to right click and choose resize rows. They're currently just set to fit to data, which means they're all set to 21. I'm going to change this to a specific row height and I'm going to change it down to 15. I'll just see what that does. Okay, so I picture a little smaller, but now I can see it all on one screen and I like that better. I'm going to move this over because I think I don't need all that extra space. So I'm going to highlight all my columns by just going, all I did was clicked on the first one and dragged it across. Now we have all of the columns selected. When I right click, I want to choose resize columns and I'm going to change them down to about 60, I think. Much better. Now it looks more like a frame and less like a big empty page. You can also change the font size on any of these. Those numbers are huge, and if you are doing anything that has a lot of numbers or letters, it would be kind of obnoxious. So you could change it down to 24. When we change the row height, we change the perspective. Your answer cells are can be set to anything. If you have long definitions in there, you might want it set down to 10. If it's math problems, you probably want it set at the same thing. At any rate, all of this is changeable as long as you don't change what is inside this box, because what is inside here is the formula. Up here, you can see it. This is what makes the picture work. So if you delete this formula, or if you in any way, delete part of this, it's not going to work anymore. So change anything else you want except what's inside this box. All right, I think that's the end of this video, and I'm going to stop this one, and then I'll do another video in a little while that shows you how to change the content to your subject area, and along with the picture, and then you'll see the finished product. All right, have a great day, everybody. If you need more information, check the comments under this video where the links will be, and also a link to the Facebook group where you can find lots of help and lots of free files and templates and just some really great people. So have a good day, everybody.